Alright, so in this tutorial we're talking about silk screening and pre-press. We're going to talk about the Pathfinder tool and how you have to use the Pathfinder tool to sometimes punch holes through graphics and design elements and things like that. So say we are designing this shirt like this where we want it to have this blue field behind it and white letters on it, and it's going to print on a white shirt. Ideally, the more colors that you use in a silk screening job, the more expensive it's going to get. So ideally, you wouldn't want to print white letters on the blue field like this, because white would add another color, and flash hits usually cost double. So something that's black, blue, and white would be charged almost potentially a 4-color job. If it's on a white shirt, what you would do is you would use Pathfinder to punch your letters through this black, rather blue shape, so that you can use, instead of white ink on blue, you can actually use the white of the shirt instead. And so now it becomes from 4 colors to 2 colors, black and blue, because you're using white and you're using negative space is what you're actually using. So what I would have to do is first set my design up, and I got to make sure everything is created to outlines if it's text. But you're going to then take the direct select tool and you'll select, and I'm going to select all 3 of my letters here. Those are what I want to punch through, and I want to punch them through this blue field, so I'm going to still hold my shift key down and select that. So now I have the letters and the design element, the blue design element. All the points are selected, they're all filled in blue. And then I'm going to use minus front under the shapes mode for Pathfinder, minus front. And so that's punched a hole through it. And to show you it's punched a hole through it, we're just going to draw us a square here. We're going to fill it with red. And just send it to the back, and so that you'll see that it is indeed punched a hole through that graphic. And so that's a way that you can use Pathfinder, and it's typically if you're printing over color fields like this, and if it's a white shirt, instead of having white ink, if you can avoid it, you would use the Pathfinder and Shapes tool, Shapes mode rather, for minus front. But that's a little workaround for that kind of stuff. And sometimes they'll ask you to do that actually, or they'll do it themselves. But yeah, that's how we use the Pathfinder tool in pre-press for silk screening.